I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Kaito Karu joins us. Hi.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
Wonderful to be here.
Yes.
Of course. I'm Kaito Karu. Most people call me just Karu, as that's what I used to be called. This is a rebrand now. I don't know if I should mention that.
Fine.
But anyway, I am a VTuber / PNG tuber. I stream. Well, I haven't streamed in a while, but I plan to return soon. Mm-hmm. I like to play comfy games on occasion, but mostly I love horror games.
The absolute opposite of comfy games.
Exactly.
Either one side or the other. Get scared out of my wits, or just sit back and enjoy. When did you get?
Maybe sometimes you get a bit bored, so you gotta get the heart pumping.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. Maybe you do. No, I just wanted to keep beating. I'm okay at this point. When did you get started with VTubing?
About 3 years ago now, which is weird to say out loud.
Well, that almost makes you a veteran.
I'd like to call myself one.
Yeah. Why did you start?
Well, mostly it was because I went through I'll just say it. I went through a really bad breakup at the time.
Yeah.
And I needed to distract myself with something, and I've always wanted to do content creation. Mm-hmm. So I thought, why not? I made the account. Literally, I thought of it the same day. The same day I made the account, I made the Twitter, the Twitch, the Discord, and I did all the descriptions and everything, and I just started tweeting the exact same day.
So you just jumped right into the pool is what you did.
Full drive.
So had you been watching VTubers before this situation?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a very common answer, but obviously Gura was my first introduction to VTubing, and I feel like this is also a common thing. When you first see VTubing, you're kind of like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
How cringe. and then like a year goes by and you've made your own VTuber account.
You've subscribed to about 18 to 20 different channels, and you check them out every day, and then you made your own account. That's the way it works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Slowly get more and more. And then you become a VTuber.
That's right. It's like a mold that grows on you.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone starts out as a hater, and then by the end of it, you're the very thing you became. The very thing you hated.
That's right. Now, did you start off with a pre-made model, or what'd you do?
So I actually started off with a different model entirely. I've never actually had a live 2D yet. Mm-hmm. I've always just had PNGs, but I used to be a guy with suspenders, and it was literally just that. Like, there was no special thing about him. I just thought I'd watched The Sopranos, so I thought I'll be a mafia VTuber, and I just made a guy with suspenders.
That's because that's what the first thing I think of when I think of mafia.
Yeah, suspenders and a white shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah. I got a bus stop from my current mama, Cindy. Mm-hmm. Great, amazing artist, by the way. Mm-hmm. And then obviously after I was finished using him, I was rebranding. I thought, I already have experience with this artist, and I trust her to, because I gave her a reference sheet, but it wasn't like a character. It was just a bunch of descriptions.
Right.
And I thought I trust her enough to make something amazing out of it. And she did, and here I am.
Absolutely. It's a great model, actually.
Thank you.
She did a very good job on it. Now, when what type you say you do comfy games and you do horror games. Let's start with the comfy
Hmm.
games. Which so which are your fallback comfy games?
Ooh, well, Slime Rancher was a big one.
Oh yeah,
That's a great one when you want to just like put some headphones on,
yeah,
put some music on, and just like let the afternoon go by. It's very fun,
yeah, yeah,
and you don't really have to worry about a lot apart from the tar slimes and those tar slimes. I'm telling you.
yeah. I've seen people play and I'm like, oh man, that would just drive me crazy because there's not a lot you can do about it
Yeah,
sometimes.
you can put one in there, and they'll just like once one arrives, they can infect your entire farm.
Yeah, and just destroy everything basically and start all over again.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, there's
are there other games you kind of sit back and relax with?
I mean, yeah, there's obviously Minecraft,
Uh-huh.
Stardew Valley,
Hmm.
Terraria.
Hmm.
Every now and again, I replay Undertale because
Wow.
that's just one of my favorite ever story games.
Ah, cool. Yeah. I've got the Stardew Valley up in my computer and about 30 or 35 save files.
Yeah, who's your favorite love interest?
Oh, Maru.
She's really cute. She is
Yeah.
very cute.
Yeah.
Mine's Emily.
Well, I can't blame you there. I can't blame you there. She's just got too big a heart.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
but Marrow gives you bombs every once in a while. I play to win, man. I want to blow stuff
It's a
up.
strategic reason.
Oh, there are people who've got it all planned out too. That's
Yeah.
all I know is that I once the newest patch came out, I've avoided it because I have my life to live. uh,
Oh yeah.
I
I
start
didn't even know there was a new patch out.
Yeah, this changed the game quite a bit, I guess. Um,
Oh, you
yeah.
might have restarted my Stardew obsession.
Gotcha. There's our gotcha
Goodbye
game
to
right
my
there.
life.
That's a different type of gotcha game. That one is. Um, the horror games. Are they
Mm.
solo horror games? Are they ones that you play with other folks?
Well, usually it's solo. I mean, I used to hate horror games before I started VTubing.
Uh huh.
I despise them. I would never play.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the first one I ever played was Visage,
Mm.
and that's literally. I really wish I saved all the VODs. But it's me walking around the house for like an hour and a half, and I didn't realize I was actually supposed to do something. So I was getting scared opening doors, and I didn't realize that none of the ghosts were triggered. And people in chat kept saying like, "Oh no, you missed something. Don't turn around." Oh, Kari, did you see that? And I was like, "What? What's going on?" And I was really scared.
Walking around getting scared and
um,
opening doors.
Literally, it's just because if you don't activate it, it's just a dark house with
Yeah.
nothing in it. Like there's literally nothing that can scare you.
Can you imagine it?
And I was,
Imagine a game developer watching you play that game and seeing you get scared. Like, well, I really did a good
it got
job on
to,
this one.
yeah.
Jeez.
It got to the point where I looked up a walkthrough and it was like interact with the wheelchair. I was like, what wheelchair? And I went back to the starting area and there's a wheelchair plain as day there that you're clearly supposed to interact with. It's like flashing and everything, and I walked
Big
right past it.
big arrows and stuff pointed toward it.
It might as well. It might. You know the thing from SpongeBob where like he makes a secret base and then Patrick comes and puts the big sign
Yeah,
secret base over it.
secret base. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
It might as well have been that.
I could
But yeah,
just
sorry for lingering on that for so long.
yeah.
I bet a bunch now. I
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
I played Alien Isolation on stream.
Uh-huh.
Phasmophobia I play with friends sometimes.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
expanded a
I
lot.
love to be scared.
That
Mm.
Phasmophobia, they've added a lot to it since the early start.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it
I
was like
love giving like the ghosts or monsters nicknames. And it makes it a lot more fun. Like I called the xenomorph Bubbles.
oh my gosh.
I miss Bubbles.
Do they get does it rile them up?
It's great. No, it's great because there's like an attachment once you make a name.
Hmm.
for whatever is trying to kill you. There's an attachment there, not only from you but from your chat as well. Like they're very much attached to this personality of this thing that's just murderous, but you give it a personality in your brain. It's very fun. It's very fun.
Oh, that game would be fun. Not as a solo, but to watch other people die in it would be fun.
Yeah,
what
that would
about
be great.
what about a game like Dead by Daylight? Does that be something you'd be interested in?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I used to play that with a few of my other friends. I actually played it when it first came out, and then they started adding all the new killers, and by that point I'd kind of fallen out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't actually experienced the new killers or any of the new content, but I do want to get back into it.
That's a line that you don't hear all very often. I haven't really experienced the new killers yet.
Yeah. Take that out of context.
Welcome to 2024. Anything is possible. What are there some games out there that you haven't gotten to stream yet that you'd really like to?
Ooh. That's a good question. There's definitely some. I know I was thinking about content warning is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was around for a long time.
Yeah.
But there was a specific one now that I'm thinking about it. Yes. So have you ever heard of 5M?
No, I have not. What's that about?
So that's in GTA 5, there's like this mod that you can install where I think like there's thousands of people who have it, and you can all come together and like role play real life or anything. Like you can become a policeman.
Yeah.
So there's
you
a
become
Red
a
Dead
part of the
Redemption
game,
2
really.
version.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. That took some work.
And I love Red Dead Redemption 2. It's my favorite game in the world, and I play it all the time. It's called Red M.
Yep.
I would love to stream that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I've seen some people doing that. I didn't know exactly what it was from, but I saw them.
Oh yeah, it's very fun.
Oh, that is cool. The last time my wife and I played, we just sat and started using cheat codes and blowing things up. It was San Andreas.
Yeah, when you get to that point.
Yeah, we actually found a place. We found a place with the cheat codes that you could set on top of a building, and there was a highway that came across. And if you hit it just right, the missile would hit a spot, and the car would fly over buildings.
Oh, that always reminds me back to your childhood when you finished a game.
Yep.
But you don't, and you just go back into it over and over again, doing different stuff.
Oh yeah. We got to the point where neither one of us could fast twitch fast enough to finish the game. let's go blow stuff up. Okay, let's do that. And that was fun for quite a while. But the right now once you get back into things, do you have any short-term goals for your channel and once you get back?
Well, my most sought for goal at the minute is to get a live 2D. Mm-hmm. As soon as I get that, I'll be able to start making a lot more different types of content. Mm-hmm. With like expressions and stuff, and it will help a lot with Twitter.
Right.
That's I suppose my short-term goal. Yeah, just level up, I suppose.
Well, what about I saw in the notes maybe a little singing?
Yeah. I love singing. I'm very oldies kind of guy.
Yeah. So we gonna
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Oh, the classics. So we're gonna hear some of that from you.
I mean, maybe not live. I can probably send you like an old thing I did if you wish.
Oh, I mean on your channel. I'm gonna hear it. I want to hear you out there belting "Fly Me to the Moon."
Oh, absolutely. No, I thought you were asking like right now.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. But oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've done one or two karaoke streams before, but I definitely want to do more when I get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, stick mostly with the classic stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah, yeah. So sometimes you just gotta croon, you know.
Hey, I mean, I think a lot of things were better back in the old days,
Mm.
especially music.
Well, there were a lot of things that were better back in the old days. Like my back was a lot better back in the old days. Um,
I tell you.
get off my lawn. I don't have a lawn. Get off of it anyway. Um,
Get off my property.
the uh, the way that you've gotten into VTubing, so you knew what you were getting to, but got into it very quickly. Did you
hmm
establish yourself quickly, or was it a tough go at the start?
Um, well, that's I guess, for everyone it's kind of an uphill battle at the start,
Yeah.
but I didn't really know how Twitter worked, so I just decided to start tweeting and reposting stuff.
Mm.
And apparently that's just what everyone does, so it worked. I started getting more followers, and more people started interacting with my tweets, and it just goes up from there.
I can't wait till you put up a how-to VTube book. Yours will be a pamphlet that says get stuff and start. It'll all come to
Yeah.
you.
Make descriptions, tweet and repost.
Wait for volume two. uh, well, I mean, when you look at it back at it now, imagine you see how this all kind of fits together for you, because obviously it fits you and you fit it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, really,
Yeah.
it does, because you've been able to continue going for a few years with something that you started as an escape, I imagine more than anything else,
hmm
and
Absolutely.
well, you escaped.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's really like the I in a way I'm happy that the bad thing happened to me
Mm.
so that I can, because I really don't think I ever would have if not.
Oh,
It's definitely a blessing.
well,
I love I
I
love
mean,
this.
have you been an entertainer before? I mean, did you ever think about getting up on
Um
stage in front of people?
I actually do. I'm an actor in real life.
Well, I know
We
you're a
just
voice
finished.
actor, but
Yeah,
well,
yeah. We just finished our stage production of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
oh, what part
hmm
did you have?
I was McMurphy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so that
Yeah,
takes.
it was
I
very fun. It's not fun going up to people and talking to them about it, because when you say, "Oh yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest," 90% of people are like, "What? What? I don't know what that is. I've
yeah,
never heard of that."
yeah, but
And then you say,
you're
"Jack
talking,
Nicholson was in it."
yeah, you're talking to an old person. I remember this stuff, so
Thank you. I'm glad.
yeah, I remember it when it came out. That's something I could never do as a kid. I couldn't remember lines.
Hmm.
I'm an
Well,
ad lib
that's
guy.
the thing. I was really scared about that specific thing, but I think it's more of like when you. I really do think everyone can act, and if you like put your mind to it, I think you could do it. I think you could remember lines.
You know, if
It's
you
because it's less about remembering them. It's weird. It's like, muscle memory.
mhm.
It's kind of like that. Like you hear a word and immediately your brain, like the line before you hear it and your brain quickly just snaps to whatever you've taught yourself to say. It's really weird,
Well,
I think, to explain.
my brain has snapped before, but not that way. And as far as muscle memory, I don't got no muscles neither, so that doesn't help. But but really, I know what you're talking about. It's just that I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm more of a off the cuff type of person. So it's tough for
Oh
me
yeah.
or if I have it in front of me, I'm fine because old radio guys did that a lot. And
hmm
but to memorize and then come after that is a little tough to do for me anyway. But uh, good for you that you're able to do it. And you mentioned voice acting too, which would be great for your voice because your voice kind of falls right into a lot of these characters. I think. Has that
Thank you.
been something you've been able to do a lot of?
Yeah, yeah. We've got. I've been in a few commercials.
Oh,
in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing huge,
Yeah.
but and well, I started out. I just did a casting call club, like
Right.
the indie thing.
Right. That go
But
well for you?
with it was yeah, no, I mean I didn't get paid anything from it. It was more so like it was to start out.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I love voice acting,
Yeah.
so it was very fun.
Mhm. Now,
But
and
yeah, no, that would be sorry.
they picked you up for commercials locally for that too?
Yeah, yeah. It was through my because the way I did my stage production, it was through that agency that
Mm-hmm.
they got me that role
Mm. Oh, that's
for the commercial.
yeah, that's good. That's about the only voice acting I ever really did was commercials, and
Yeah.
see that's why old radio guys are envious of voice actors because that's as far
Oh,
as we get. Is doing the commercial for the local five and dime. Come down to Jerry's, they've got tires or something like that. And that's as far as we get.
yeah.
But you guys get to have fun. We just
I mean, I would love. I would. I mean, if I was an acting or casting director, I would absolutely pick someone who is very, very experienced in speaking to a microphone.
yeah, it's a difference. I mean, it really is.
Hmm.
I mean, it's to me, it's all conversational. I like like this. I like talking to
Hmm.
folks, and it does make a big difference. Um, being in front of people is a completely different story. I'm not very fond of that.
Yeah.
I could talk to 1,000 people on a post game show for a football team, but I can't talk in front of 10 people standing in front of me. I don't want
Oh
anything to do
no,
with
I
that.
understand.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm better now than I was, but it was still pretty bad. But
Hmm.
the fact that you kind of jumped into this cannonball style and are able to keep doing it and doing well at it says a lot about how well it does fit you. Did you have any idea when you started that 3 years later you'd be in with a new model, a rebrand, and getting ready to start your third year?
Absolutely not. No. Um, no, absolutely. I really just thought that I would stream for a bit
Mm-hmm.
and then I would stop when I started my whole my acting stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it would just be like I said, just a distraction. But the people that I've met, the experiences I've had, the it's just something that you don't really find many other places, and it's amazing. So I don't want to stop for as long as I can.
And the fact that you can make friends with people that you may never see in person and that standing on the other side of the planet.
Hmm. Yeah,
It,
exactly.
yeah,
It's amazing.
it is pretty wild. And have you've been able to get up a good enough bunch of folks that you can collaborate with?
Oh yeah, yeah. I like I've made a lot of very very close friends
Mm.
in the years, and that most of them stream. So in my time in between streaming, I do actually I hop on their streams if they need someone to collab with or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's very fun.
excellent. Well, it sounds like to me you got everything pretty much corralled. Um,
As much as I can, I
yeah,
suppose.
have you got a big long-term goal, or are you taking it as it comes?
Well, I think my main thing is to take it as it comes, but the dream, so to speak, is to. I mean, I think the dream for everyone is to do this for a living,
Mm.
to meet new people and talk to a community that loves you and you love. I really don't think there's nothing like it. Streaming is a new world job that is it's unique in that.
Yeah, I think.
So yeah, I guess my long term
Yeah.
goal would just to be self sufficient in doing what I love.
Well, I wish you the best because you certainly got the voice for it. I'll tell you that, and you got the
Thank you,
sounds like you got the talent and the will to for it too. We'll keep an eye on what you've
thank
got
you.
going, and we'll have links in the description for the interview. Once you get going, once you get out that album of show tunes, let me know. when you record your
sure will.
When you record your Sinatra tribute, let me know. We'll get it on for everybody.
Perfect.
Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. It was, it's a pleasure, really.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.